So, Weird and Al Yankovic story. This was awesome. This was a little crazier than I expected, but it was a good unexpected amount of crazy. And this is the second movie I've seen in the week I'm watching it, not when this review is coming out, because this way after the movie's coming out. Sorry about that. But yeah, I already had the November schedule already booked, so let's just hope this does decently. But, I mean, if you're watching it, thank you. I appreciate that. Anywho, on to the movie. The movie was really good. It was, well, I mean, I wouldn't want to say weird, honestly, but it is a parody. It's a parody of based on true stories with musical stuff. It's bizarre. Like, Weird Al Yankovic goes into sprees that are very uncharacteristic. There was parts that aren't most likely true. The musical stuff in this is great. I mean, it really is just his music, so that's not too much of a surprise. This was fun. It was weird, but not too weird. I have a family member who doesn't quite like too stupid stuff. Like, he hates Dumb and Dumber. But yeah, no, he enjoyed this one. It was decently balanced enough where he could get into it, because the emotional pacing when they want you to feel it is there. And sometimes even when they want you to laugh at it, but the tone is supposed to be emotionally paced because it's complete and utter bullshit. That's a good chunk of the movie. It's like awkward silence bullshit. That's a weird way of putting it, but well, it's Weird Al, so I mean everything you do with this guy is weird. And it's made by the Funny or Die people, so they got their toning and shots amazingly. This movie was incredible. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hell, the person who doesn't like weird stuff thoroughly enjoyed it. I would highly recommend it. In fact, it's going on my list of top 30 movies I've ever seen. I might have to do a relook over my top 30 in by the end of eventually. I don't know when, but I eventually will. This was really fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I would highly recommend it, especially since it's free. And it doesn't even feel like all that long of a watch. It's an hour and 40 minutes. It's worth every hour and 40 minutes. It's actually more like hour 60 because of commercials, and you have to have commercials, being it's a Roku original. I really do hope Roku does more originals like this. So far, Die Hard is the only other one I've seen, but that was pretty good too. Roku, keep up the good originals, and Funny or Die, let's make more movies like this. This was fun.